Have you ever wanted to listen to two random dudes on the internet talk about their views?
Well, I'm Matt,
And I'm Bill.
and this is the Two Dudes with a View podcast. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Two Dudes with a View podcast, episode 14.5. As always, my name is Matt, and I'm joined by... I don't have the brain power to think of a new name today. I'm joined by my friend Bill. Bill, how are you today? That kind of sounded sarcastic, but it's not. How are you?
Yeah, tired, thirsty, but I'm solving one problem right now.
Well, is that the thirst or the tired?
The thirst part, yeah, taking care of that.
Okay. Well, that's a good thing. Who's the beer sponsor today?
Anheuser-Busch.
Nice. Actually, they're made right down the road from me. 10 minutes down the road. You knew that, though.
Yeah, I'd be afraid to go to the place they make it. I might don't make it home.
You ever see the big, I forget how big, I think they're like 200 gallons, those big totes, like the plastic totes that have the metal like cage around them that are on a pallet?
Yeah.
Yeah. My uncle used to work there. He used to do, like shipping and stuff like that. He didn't actually make the beer. He just did like the logistical back end work. He would get thousands of those every year because once they're used once, they just threw them away. So he'd get thousands of them and he'd sell them to people wanting to use for like rainwater collection and stuff like that for like gardens and all that fun stuff. So he'd make a killing.
There's a guy around here, oh, not around me no more, but where I used to live, that would do that. Places like they would sell, or like like factories, would do food processing and stuff. So there'd be like vegetable oil and shit in them. He'd buy them, take them home, clean them out, and then sell them for like $40 a piece.
Yeah. It's actually a really profitable business. He's got one on every corner of his where every downspout is. So really, like every other corner of his house, and he uses it. He collects them, and when we go on a drought, a couple years ago, we went on a very bad drought. He was perfectly fine. He had all the water in the world he needed because he just saved it up, and he had like 700 gallons of water, just chilling. He didn't have to use his well. It was perfect. Yeah, it was a good one. Anyway, side story out of the way. Hope everyone's having a great Thursday and ready for just another great episode, and honestly the weekend. I'm ready for the weekend. But before we go any farther, we gotta talk about it because we do every episode to start, and if we don't, it's gonna riot. Everyone's gonna riot. And I'm gonna save mine for last because it's been one of those days. But Bill, how was the weather for you?
Hot and miserable and muggy and sticky and miserable and hot and muggy and sticky and did I say it was miserable? Because if I forgot to say that, then
we have had two opposite weeks, me and you. Because you pretty much said that on Monday's episode too, is that it was hot and humid and sticky. And for me, it wasn't. I mean, it was a little toasty, but it wasn't sticky or humid. And today, it was the complete opposite. Actually, it was a nice morning to begin with. Like, nice afternoon, too. It's like 75, 80. The little cloud cover wasn't too bad. Some wind, so it was a little chilly at times. And then we had one hell of a... I don't know what it was. Supercell something came in at... well, let's see. I was out mowing grass when it came in. It just came out of nowhere. Like, the skies were blue, perfectly fine. Like hardly any clouds, and they were all like, the white fluffy clouds, whatever they're called. I don't even know. I failed science, I feel like.
They're like cumulus clouds?
Yeah.
Or cirrus clouds?
Yeah, something like that. But they were all like the cotton ball clouds, And I'm out mowing grass because it had just rained on Wednesday, and all of a sudden it just got dark out of nowhere. It started like the wind was so bad it was like pushing me around, and then just started downpouring randomly. I'm like, what the hell? Probably 15 to 20 minutes later, you know, with what I do for work and whatnot, I have radios and pagers for the county, and the pagers started going off, and all of a sudden, there's all kinds of trees down and wires on trees and roads blocked and whatnot. And there was actually a section, actually it was about 40 minutes from me, that they believe, now they haven't confirmed it because the Weather Service has to confirm it, like the National Weather Service has to confirm it, but they believe, and based on looking at what happened there, I'm 99% sure they believe a tornado went through there. So, I mean, I sent Bill some pictures. I can post one on the YouTube version of this, but when I say roads impassable, I mean, you saw the pictures, Bill.
Yeah, that was pretty covered.
Yeah, I mean, to the point where you can't even walk around some of them. I mean, I sent Bill one. It's a picture of a dump truck just destroyed by a tree. So yeah, that was my day. You know, fun as always. Spent 3-4 hours out there. Just lovely, you know.
See, now what I'm thinking is, you sent those pictures. Was it like in just one area, or was it like a large, like damage field? Because if not, it could have been it's called a downburst. It's basically, it's essentially a tornado without being a tornado. It's like tornado winds and speeds and all that. But
yeah,
it just comes out of the sky and blasts the area.
So it was not, I mean, it was centralized in one area, but it started, I mean, trees down and stuff to the extent, not quite that extent, but to a good extent where, I mean, they span 2 towns side by side, but to the extent and where I was and where those pictures came from, the total extent, it was between really like 3 roads, and it spanned about 1.5 miles wide and probably, I think it was 3.5-4 miles long. So it was not just like a sudden burst of energy in one area. It carried on for some time. So that's why we believe it was the possibility of a tornado. And look, I mean, they're rare. I wouldn't say rare, but they happen. Not as occasionally as, you know, in other places, in other states, like Kansas and all that. But we get 1 or 2 a year in very localized area, and they always happen like this, where it's just out of nowhere a cell comes out, and then last year they confirmed one about an hour east of me, 1.5 hours east of me, did the exact same thing, came out of nowhere, perfectly blue sky day, and all of a sudden there was a tornado, destroyed a couple of barns down there. But yeah, it's the way it is. I don't like seeing it because, quite frankly, I don't like the thought of seeing a twisting cloud come at me. I mean, that just not as scary as snakes for me. I can't stand snakes, but it's up there on the frights. Same with hurricanes. I'd rather be in an earthquake than anything. But anywho, moving on past the weather. Bill, I hear you have something. Now, I started last bonus episode off when we talked about, actually one of my favorite episodes, when we talked about conspiracy theories. So, Bill, what do you have for us this week on this week's bonus episode? What do you got?
Well, considering it's summer, you know, and everybody loves this, there's either a love or a hate for it. I work around it all the time, so I figure, what the hell, why not talk about the top 10 ice creams as voted by the people, and this is not just United States, this is around the world kind of deal, where people voted what their favorite ice creams are. And you're going to be able to kind of guess 1 and 2 because it's pretty generic. So we'll start at the number 10. The number 10 most voted ice cream in the world is chocolate chip ice cream. And by the way, this isn't just soft serve or scooped ice cream. This is just ice cream in general.
Now, are we talking regular, just chocolate chip ice cream?
Yeah, like
vanilla ice cream with chocolate chips in it?
Yep.
Okay. I mean, respectable. My number one thing. So people call them whatever they want. We got a big company up here, Burn Dairy. It's like best gas station all in one type deal in my area, at least. You know, they do ice cream, they do subs and sandwiches, they do all kinds of stuff, like full gas station, really nice buildings. Very localized to me, and they do, and again, they call them something different everywhere, but they call them cookie witches. But instead of like the regular vanilla, chocolate, or twist ice cream, it's like hard ice cream in between, and it's amazing. It's like 1/4 inch thick. The ones I usually get are the mint chocolate chip, and they got brownie, whatever you want to call them, ends on it, I guess, whatever they're called. But they got one chocolate chip. It's the vanilla chocolate chip in the middle, and those are pretty good. So I can imagine that chocolate chip ice cream would have been higher on that list, just based on the fact that up here they're very popular, and that ice cream flavor is very popular.
Yeah, well, I'm not a big fan of chocolate chip. I like vanilla ice cream, and I like the. I don't know what it is about the chocolate chip. I don't know if it's like the minty kind of deal or whatever it is with it, but it just doesn't. It doesn't go good with me.
I will literally sit down with a bag of chocolate chips and just eat them one after another. I will put chocolate chips on anything at this point.
I just feel like that's a weird combination. Even though I don't even know if it's on the list, so I don't want to say it, but I guess I could because it's technically not a flavor twist, like the chocolate vanilla mixed. That's kind of like what that is. What chocolate chip is? It's a solid chocolate and a solid vanilla just mixed together.
Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, everyone's got their own taste.
I don't agree with number 9 here. I don't know where this list was, but apparently the number 9 voted ice cream in the world is coffee flavored ice cream.
Oh God. Listen.
I like coffee.
Oh God, no. I can't. Okay. I hate coffee. All kinds, whether it's iced coffee, regular coffee, flavored coffee. I can't stand it. I used to work a couple years back. I used to work in an equipment company, and I was outside most of the day, working around the yard and whatnot. And next door there was a big warehouse, and all they did was brew coffee, and packaged, coffee beans and all that fun stuff. So all day I'm smelling hundreds of types of coffee, and nope. I literally want to throw up every time I taste or smell coffee. I don't know what it is. I just can't stand it. That for me would be like -37 on my list.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same. See, I like coffee, but I'm a traditionalist. I want my coffee hot. I don't like iced coffee. To me, you're wasting coffee. But people love it. Whatever. Well, it is what it is.
I don't understand the one thing, and I've seen ice cream with it, is you ever have those little, they're like the milk balls, but they're coffee flavored, where you can get them in all different, like, dark roasts and whatnot, but they're like the little, you ever have Whoppers, the candy?
Yep.
They're like that, but they're coffee flavored. I've seen them like grind them up, put them in candy. I've seen the whole things in ice cream. Like, I'm ready to throw up just thinking about coffee and coffee flavored things.
Yeah, I'm not. I would never go into a place and get that. And if that was all they had, I would not be getting ice cream.
Agreed.
Number 8. Oh boy, Rocky Road.
Rocky Road.
Yep, I haven't had that in forever.
I haven't either. It's probably been 10 years. But honestly, I mean, it's not a bad one. It's when I think of like hard ice cream, it is one of the more traditional flavors that's been around for many years.
I never actually knew what was in it, but it's saying that it's chocolate ice cream with chopped almonds and marshmallow pieces.
Correct. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's again, when I think of hard ice cream and, like, the scoopable kind, That's one of the more traditional flavors for me. Again, not bad. Definitely not my top 3, but not horrible.
Yeah.
If someone gave a bowl of it to me, I would eat it. Unlike coffee.
Yeah, I would have to. Just because if it was a choice between that and coffee, yeah, I'm eating the shit out of Rocky Road.
If there was a choice between dying and eating coffee, I'd not eat coffee. Like, that's how much I despise that.
Numero 7. This in here is pretty popular. Cookies and cream.
Again, respectable flavor. The way, I don't know how they do it around you, but again, going back to Burn Dairy ice cream, the way they do it here is it's a vanilla ice cream, and then they take like actual like Oreo cookies and grind them up where they're very, very like damn near minuscule, and they mix it in with the ice cream, and then on top of that they like chunk up Oreo cookie and put it in there, so you get big chunks and you get like all the little minuscule. It's actually really, really good around here.
Yeah, we have where I work at, we make they're called flurries. It's like if you ever gone to Dairy Queen or something, they have blizzards. It's basically the same thing as a blizzard.
Yeah.
And one of the most popular ones we make is peanut butter cup flurries. People love them, and really all it is peanut butter cups broken up. Like, just we get a bag of it, and it's just demolished peanut butter cups.
Speaking of peanut butter cups, because we're here and I just want to talk about it. I had Ben and Jerry's peanut butter cup ice cream, like one of the little pints, over the last few days, and man, oh man, that was good too. Literal size peanut butter cups in there mixed in, and it was nice. But anyways, moving on, back to cookies and cream.
Yeah. Okay, back to cookies and cream. Definitely a good flavor, probably respectable number for number 7.
I would say maybe I could see it being like maybe number 5, but not higher than that at this point.
Yeah. Number 6, chocolate chip cookie dough.
Okay. I'm just going to say it. Cookie dough, while good, is overrated in general. You don't know how many times where I don't know. It's just I don't understand the fascination with just eating cookie dough in general. Like, I don't understand that. And if I wanted ice cream, cookie dough ice cream, I would just eat regular cookie dough or chocolate, regular chocolate chip cookie dough instead of just having ice cream. I don't understand the fascination with it. Maybe someone can enlighten me here, but I don't understand. It's overrated.
Yeah, I don't like chocolate chip cookie dough. That would be outside of my top 10 if I were to put my top 10 list together.
Yeah, I would say it would be either 10 for me or completely out. But just in general, again, it's overrated. I understand why people like it because there is that fascination with cookie dough. And again, I know people that will literally they'll buy a thing of cookie dough, never make a single cookie out of it, and just sit there like eating the cookie dough the entire time. And I don't understand that. If I'm buying cookie dough, I'm going to make cookies.
Reminds me of pregnant people. They eat some weird shit.
Like, yeah. Now listen. I got a friend, okay? They will literally eat an entire jar, like whole pickles. Just eat an entire jar of pickles for no reason. Just sit there, eat one after another, like 7 or 8 of them, and then drink all the juice, and that'll be like dinner for them.
But it's kind of funny that we're talking about coffee and now we're talking about ice cream. My buddy's now ex-wife, but when she was pregnant with both of the kids that they had, she would constantly eat, she would take either pickles or ice cream, and she would put, like, you go to the store and buy a can of coffee, the powdered shit.
Yep.
She would put that. She'd like dip her pickles in it or sprinkle it on her coffee or on her ice cream and eat it.
That is just
coffee grounds.
That's a whole new level of insane right there. I don't even know I don't know how I would describe that to someone.
I don't know what goes on in a woman's mind, like how it changes when they're pregnant. Because afterwards, after she had the kids, nope, wouldn't touch it, wouldn't eat it. But while she was pregnant, somehow she had this. It was like she had to have it. Like, what changes in a woman's body when they're pregnant that they have to eat weird shit, or that not have to, but that they
want to.
Yeah, they want to eat weird shit.
I don't know. I mean, it's 100% the hormones, but like there are some weird combinations out there. I had a friend today. They sent me a message with a picture of fries that had maple syrup drizzled on it. I'm like, dude, really? Maple syrup on French fries? No, thank you. I mean,
yeah, that don't sound like. I mean, like, I'll get fries and put gravy on them. I don't mind for like gravy on fries.
Well,
but
that's a little bit different than maple syrup. Like
yeah,
I don't know.
But at that point, then, are they trying to act like the French fry is like a French toast stick?
But to me, French toast and French fries are two completely different textures because they're cooked different ways.
Well, yeah, French toast is egg, cinnamon, and vanilla, like vanilla extract.
Yeah,
and egg. Like it's egg, milk, cinnamon, and vanilla extract, and you just dip bread in it and fry it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to fry it. Like you can put it on a just in a pan and cook it on a stove. You're gonna have to fry it. But yeah, French fries are like deep fried, greasy. Ugh, maple syrup. No, I'm good.
Yeah, I will pass.
Anywho,
Numero 5.
5 or 6?
Nope, we just did 6. That was chocolate chip cookie dough.
Okay, 5.
Number 5. This one here is definitely in my outside of my top 50. Butter pecan or pecan, however you want to pronounce it.
It's pecan or pecan. I mean, it could be pecan. That's a lot how a lot of people pronounce it around me. Yeah, butter pecan. Not my top 10. It'll work in a pinch, but I'm not. If you give it to me, I'm not gonna like it. I might take a few bites of it. Again, it's one of those standard flavors that caters to a select group of people, usually older, is what I've noticed. Yeah, it's an old person's flavor. I'm just gonna say it. You'll like it here shortly, Bill. You're getting to that age.
Hey now, no, I just don't think that I could ever get into that. Like,
yeah, butter. Who came up with that flavor? Butter pecan. Like who said I'm gonna sit down and make an ice cream flavor and then came up with that? I
don't know, but they must have been on some kind of extracurricular activity when they did it.
They must have been sick and tired of coffee ice cream so much, so and we need something better. And that's what they came up with.
Yeah. Well, number 4 is actually, I would probably put this higher than 4 on my list.
Okay.
It's mint chocolate chip.
Number 1 for me. Absolutely number 1 for me. Yeah, I got nothing. It's a great combination. It's mint. It's chocolate. What's wrong with any of that?
Yeah, you can't go wrong there.
Listen, I constantly have mint chocolate chip ice cream, whether it be in that cookie witch form, which again, mint chocolate chip ice cream with brownie like cookies on it. Oh, it's amazing. Or just like the regular, out of a half gallon. It's the best. You can't go wrong with it. It fits every occasion. It's a beautiful ice cream. Number 1, 100%.
Number 3 definitely wouldn't be in my top 10. I like the flavor, but I don't like the flavor in ice cream, and that is strawberry ice cream.
Okay, So I'm weird. If you haven't figured that out, I'm weird. I'm not a berry person. And what I mean by that is I don't like fresh blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, raspberries, any of those. But I can tolerate like the flavoring of it, so like strawberry ice cream. Again, not my top 5 because again, it's just a bland flavor, excuse me. But I can tolerate it. I could see it top 15 maybe for me. But it wouldn't be the just the straight strawberry. It'd be the, what do they call it, Neapolitan or something like that, where it's the strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate, where you can kind of mix them together. That would be in my top 15. A regular strawberry, and no, it's not.
See, with this one,
there's no flavor.
I would
to
rather.
It.
Well, yeah, I mean that's the thing. It's an artificial flavoring because they can't. You can't go buy strawberry juice without it being concentrate or artificially flavored. Like when it's concentrate, then you're still not. You have to add water to it, so it's not the pure thing. So I would much rather just give me a bowl of vanilla ice cream and some sliced up strawberries and let me eat it.
Yeah, exactly. And again, I don't like strawberries and whatnot, but I can handle the flavoring of it, whatever you want to call it. But no, again, I can tolerate it. Not top 15, probably not even top 20, probably top 25. It's just kind of, it's one of those bland flavors. And again, if I want strawberry ice cream, like you said, give me some vanilla ice cream and give me some real strawberries. I'll make my own.
Yeah, I'll make my own. All right, in the top 2. Number 2 is the plainest of the plain, the blandest of the bland.
Don't be
the
vanilla.
Simplest of the simplest.
Don't be vanilla.
Vanilla ice cream. It is vanilla ice cream.
I'm annoyed because I don't like vanilla ice cream. I like French vanilla ice cream. It's better. It just is. Vanilla ice cream, unless you're having like soft serve, is not good. French vanilla is so much better. And I said it. That's it. Gonna have issues. There's gonna be controversy, but French vanilla is better.
You know me, right? Like, you know, I if I have something to say, I say it. I don't really care who I offend when I say it. So I kind of work in a spot where I can't do that. I work in food, like I work at a diner and people order stuff. But we have in our ice cream room, there's a walk-up window that you can come up, ring a bell, we come out, you get your ice cream, and you fucking go about your day. But there's boards hanging that tell you what flavor ice cream we have, what you can get on Sundays, and what you can get like for flurries and shit like that. I can't tell you how many times I get people ask me for strawberry ice cream or peanut butter ice cream. And I want to smack them upside the head, but I can't get my arm outside the window, and I'll lose my job if I do either way. But it says right on there that the flavors are chocolate, vanilla, and twist. If you want a flurry, you can get, Heath, whatever kind of flurry, and the sundaes, all the fruit flavors, you know what I mean, shit like that. But it's like they read the word ice cream, then they read another word, and they just assume.
Yeah.
That's how it is. And then you have to tell them, and they're like, can I get a small strawberry cone? Be like, well, we don't have strawberry. I can try to drizzle chunk strawberries on it if you want to, but oh, never mind. What flavors do you have? And I just always say chocolate, vanilla, and twist.
Read the board, people. Put your glasses
and you get
on.
You get the real dumb some bitches that say, what's in your twist? Chocolate and vanilla.
Oh, that's hilarious. Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, but you just have to, you have to sometimes sit back and say, thank God I'm smarter than these fucking people are.
Yeah, that's really, someone asked what was in twist ice cream.
Yeah, especially, okay, so if we sold peanut butter ice cream, like peanut butter and vanilla ice cream, it's all in the same machine, right? So there's going to be a peanut butter flavor mix and a vanilla flavored mix. If there was a twist option there, it would be peanut butter and vanilla because the plumbing runs together, and that's what causes the twist.
Yeah.
So when you tell somebody that the two primary flavors are chocolate and vanilla, and they have to ask you what the twist is, you sometimes just got to think, you must have fucking stopped paying attention in school, and just the only thing that kept you alive was the fact that your brain told your lungs to keep breathing.
So, well, before we get to the number one on this list, and that goes back, we have something around here, and I don't know if you have it down there or if this is literally a New York thing, because I haven't seen it. I've been to Florida, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, even down like south part, like Albany and south of New York, they don't have it. So I don't know if this is just like a central New York thing or whatnot. And I could probably look here because I'm on their website right now. But we have something called Flavor Burst up here. And again, I don't know if you have it in there. It looks like they're based out of Indiana. So it must not be something here. But essentially what it is it's vanilla ice cream, or, I mean, 9 out of 10 times it's vanilla ice cream only. And they put this, they mix in kind of like you do Twist. It's a flavor stripe is what they call it, syrup. But I want to read some of the flavors that they got, because some of these are literally to die for. Banana Ripple, birthday cake, black cherry, black raspberry, blue goo, by far my favorite. Tastes like a fucking sparkle in your mouth. Blue raspberry, blueberry, bubblegum, butter pecan, butterscotch, caramel, cheesecake, chocolate swirl, cotton candy, cool mint, classic cherry, cinnamon bun, green apple, maple, mango, peanut butter, pina colada, purple grape, raspberry, root beer, strawberry, watermelon. The list goes on. I mean, there's that's only about half of them, but it's great. It's just amazing.
You just gave me an idea. Once we hit this number 1, I'll go back and just rapid fire 20 through 10.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Without the discussion in the middle, we'll just rapid fire the 20 through 10 so you could see. But what I want to, I noticed something just by looking at the list, and I'm a little bit pissed off about it because it's my favorite, and it's literally number 21. But the number 1 is obviously chocolate.
Listen, chocolate, here's my thing with that. If you're doing pie, if you're doing cake, if you're doing anything like that, you're not going to reach for chocolate ice cream. You're not going to reach for strawberry ice cream. You're going to reach for vanilla ice cream, which makes it ultimately better to have in the house. However, chocolate ice cream, unlike vanilla, has some flavor to it. It's good. Probably top 5 for me. Definitely not number 1. I already covered that. It's mint chocolate chip for me, but it's up there. I mean, it's got flavor. It's a solid base. It can do for, if you're sitting there and you're like, which flavor do I want? And you look at chocolate and you're like, that'll do. It's just one of those types of things. But before we go into the, why don't you rapid fire 20 through, I guess 11, but 20 through 10, and then I want to give our personal top 3s.
Our personal top 3s?
Yes.
Okay.
But rapid fire through 20 through 10 here.
All right.
That way we get a little bit better.
Number 20 is black raspberry chip.
Ugh.
Number 19, maple. Number 18, chocolate peanut butter. Number 17, cherry vanilla. Number 16, French vanilla. Number 15, butterscotch. Number 14, salted caramel. Caramel, however you want to pronounce it.
It's caramel.
Number 13, cake batter. Number 12, Neapolitan. And number 11, pistachio.
Okay, let me just say, French vanilla being that low is sad. Vanilla should be, we should have flipped the places. What was vanilla again? What was it, like 4? 2? Yeah, French vanilla should be there. It's a richer flavor. It's better. It's just, overall, it's just nice. That's all I gotta say. But I mean, a lot of those like black raspberry, they can stay down there. I don't want to deal with those, and they're horrible. But okay, give me your top 3, Bill, because you said yours was number 21, so it clearly didn't make the list. So now I'm curious as to what it possibly is. So just slay on. What's your? We'll go side by side. What's your number 3?
My number 3 flavor of, like, if I could pick anything out there as an ice cream to make a number 3 ice cream. See, it's hard because like I don't eat ice cream like that to have that as like a okay, chocolate marshmallow would have to be my number 3.
Okay, I was gonna say we have one. It's called it's like Panda Tracks or something like that. It's an offspin of Panda Paws. That's what it's called. Same thing. It's similar in a way. It's vanilla ice cream. It's got chocolate like swirl in it, and it's got like peanut butter cups. And like mint. It's got little things of mint, but it's not like mint chocolate chip. So that's my number 3 is Panda Paws. It's got like fudge in it too. Oh, it's so good.
See, my number 2 is already on the list, and that's the cookies and cream. I just that has to be in the top 3 of my top 3.
The top 3 of your top 3. So what's that make it, like 1.2?
No, I would have to put that as 2.
So my number 2 is probably going to throw some people off. Actually, I'm going to say this. I have a draw for number 2. The reason I have a draw for number 2, well, really it's more number 3, but number 2 is both of these, if you put them side by side to me, I would say they're both equally good, in my opinion. Now, people are going to hate one of them, I already know. But the other one is very common, and I think people really like. That's Moose Tracks. People really like it. It's essentially like Panda Paws, in a way. But my other one that's going to cause some controversy, pistachio. It's good. I like pistachio ice cream. And I don't know what it is about it because I don't eat pistachios. It's just, there's something about pistachio ice cream that's good.
Yeah, I can respect pistachio ice cream.
So I don't know. It's people are not going to like that answer, but that's my draw for number 2. Really number 3 because Moose Tracks and Panda Paws are kind of similar.
See, we're at opposite ends there because my number 1 is Moose Tracks.
Okay.
I love the fact that somebody somewhere decided that we need to take chocolate ice cream, vanilla ice cream, peanut butter, and fudge and just slap it all together.
Yeah, I mean that's good. I personally, homemade fudge, if it's of the right nature, will put chocolate syrup on it just for the fact that it adds to it. Right? Like, and on top of that, listen, if you put brownies, a piece of fudge, vanilla ice cream, some peanut butter cups, and whipped cream, I would just pile them all into one bowl, stir it up, put some whipped cream on top, and call it good. That's essentially what Moose Tracks is. It's great.
Basically, yeah.
It's great.
It's all the good shit jammed together.
Yeah.
Like, what can go wrong there? That's the ultimate saying ever that any man has ever said. What can go wrong?
Yeah, that's like saying when you strap something down on a trailer or truck and you pull on the strap and you're like, that's not going anywhere. It's the same concept. We already covered it. I already said my number 1, mint chocolate chip. It's just good. We got one up here. It's called Grasshopper Pie. It's essentially mint chocolate chip ice cream. However, it's got fudge swirl in it, and it's really good too. But sometimes it can be overpowering. The fudge can be. So mint chocolate chip, just as it is, solid number 1 for me. Really can't complain. It's like you can put it, especially if you get a brownie or whatever, you can put it on that. Oh, it's so good. So good. You got any others on that list? I don't know how far that list goes.
The list goes to 32.
32?
So we could knock out 32 up to 21 because that's not hard.
Yeah, do it. I'm just going to give my initial, like, the first noise that comes to mind.
Okay. Number 32, eggnog.
Never had it, but I do like eggnog, so I'm gonna be unbiased until I try it.
Number 31, tutti frutti.
Why? Just why?
I don't know.
Not
Number
worth
30.
it.
Number 30, bubble gum.
Again, why? Just why? I don't understand that.
Number 29, rum raisin.
What? Are people trying to get high off ice cream or something? Because these are some weird flavors.
Yeah. Number 28, banana.
Just not like banana split, just regular banana.
Just banana flavored ice cream.
I mean, banana is okay, but I can't see it as just me sitting down eating a banana ice cream, a bowl of banana ice cream. Nah, I'm good. I'll pass.
And I know I'm going to say this wrong, but because I know it's not mocha. I know how mocha is spelled. But this is spelled M-A-T-C-H-A, so matcha. Matcha. Matcha green tea.
Again, I think, and that's number what, 30? How was that top
27?
That's
27.
How is that top 30 ice cream right there?
Yeah, because I don't even know what the hell it is.
I've never heard of that.
Nope.
I can think of so many more ice creams that could take that place right there. So many more.
Yeah. And this one here, number 26, is a popular Baskin Robbins flavor. I don't know why they have to put that in there, but it's pralines and cream.
Never heard of it. Then again, we don't have Baskin Robbins around here, so.
So the picture, to me, the picture looks like it's ice cream. It looks like a milkshake, but they forgot to blend it. It looks like it's milk or like ice cream with pralines, which are, I assume, like a nut of some sort. I don't even know what a praline is. So, but then it looks like they just dump milk over top of it, and it's in a fucking cup, and you're drinking it with a straw and eating it with a spoon. That seems like too much work.
And that's, again, top 30? Really?
Yep. Number 26.
Really?
Number 25. Number 25, ye old watermelon.
I've never had watermelon ice cream, although I will literally sit down and just destroy an entire watermelon. I love it that much. So, I mean, it could be good.
I'm the same way with a cantaloupe. You bring me a nice fresh cantaloupe.
Listen,
and a spoon, and you won't see no more of that cantaloupe.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Fresh fruit like that, like cantaloupe, watermelon. Oh, I will devour an entire one sitting. I don't even care. One sitting. It's so good.
Looking at number 24, I don't know why it's not higher up the list. Maybe they're not asking younger people. Maybe this is like they have to ask people at a certain age and above what their thoughts on ice cream are. But number 24, if you ask most people nowadays, this is going to be higher up there. Number 24 is cotton candy flavored ice cream.
Yeah, I would agree with that. My favorite, when I was younger, my favorite ice cream would have been cotton candy. Because they put like the little circle sprinkles on there too that were so good as well. But yeah, I would expect that to be probably top 15.
Yeah, why is it number 24? That's weird.
Maybe even higher for younger children like that are playing community baseball or whatever. Like
Kids that go, when I was a kid, I don't remember the name of the medicine. I can't remember. But it was a bubble gum flavored ice cream or bubble gum flavored medicine. It was like whenever I got a cold or something, I'd go to the doctors and they would give me this bubble gum flavored fucking medicine.
Yeah,
and
I think I know what
I
you're
was
talking
addicted
about.
to that shit. I was addicted to I would drink that. Say it would be in the fucking refrigerator. My mom would keep it in the refrigerator and I'd feel fine, but I'd still go take a sip of it.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the same with kids nowadays, right? They go to carnivals. What is the two things that a kid asks for at a carnival?
Cotton candy.
Cotton candy and
Depends on where you are, but caramel apples are pretty up there.
Well, to me, the two things that kids ask for at a carnival is cotton candy and money.
Well, yeah, that I thought we were just sticking with food, but yeah, no, money, 100%. Shit, I still steal money from people at carnivals.
Yeah.
Why not?
Number 23, not too sure about this, but strawberry cheesecake as a flavor for ice cream. I like cheesecake,
I do
but I
too.
don't know how strawberry and cheesecake would go together. Like I don't know how I would go with that.
The extent to which I've had strawberry cheesecake is just regular cheesecake with like a small strawberry drizzle on top. So once you get through like that first crust layer, it's just normal cheesecake. So I really don't know, but yeah, strawberry cheesecake, I could see it being that low, honestly, maybe even lower.
Number 22, raspberry ripple.
To me, raspberry just sucks in general, so I'm out. This is outside my top 32 easily.
Oh, definitely. That would be that's not even on the list. If I had a 100, I would. If you said here's 500 different flavors of ice cream, eat these and rank them however you put it. I guarantee you, raspberry ripple would probably be in the lower 1/5. Like it would be in the 400 to 500 area.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I don't even know if I know 100 ice cream flavors. I'm sure I do, but it would probably.
Hell, just name one. Name something. It's probably a flavor.
Yeah, I did hear. It's not like a market one, but this was a couple years ago. I heard one that they made a snail flavored ice cream. It was for like some convention or whatever, but something like that. But a snail flavored ice cream. I'm like,
who the hell's eating snails?
I don't know. Don't ask me. I have no idea. But I saw it. I didn't even read the article because I was so grossed out.
Yeah, number 21. My number one, Moose Tracks.
Again, it's when someone combines all the things they combine to make Moose Tracks, peanut butter, fudge, vanilla ice cream, it's to die for. It really is. You add a little whipped cream on top of that, maybe like a chocolate drizzle. Oh boy, we are cooking where there's fire now.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know how that's outside top 20.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I also want to know where they got some of these because, like, you know, we talked about raspberry and strawberry cheesecake and watermelon. A lot of those are like southern flavors, right? They're ones that where it's constantly hot out and people are constantly having ice cream. It's like they need a way, like even banana, like they need a way to get their fruits and whatnot in their system, so they just have ice cream constantly. But they make these random flavors like banana and watermelon and raspberry to do that.
So here's a weird thing that it says on here.
I'm curious to see where they took this survey.
So the survey, it says it was and this is for 2022, so they must be a little, this is in 2022, but it's a 2021 report from YouGov America. Surprisingly, found that most of the U.S. were in unison when it came to beloved ice cream flavors, with 17% of adults agreeing that chocolate was the best and 15% arguing that vanilla was.
We don't even have
Anywhere close to a quarter of 100%. Like, we don't even have half a majority. Like
17%.
I'm good.
17% said chocolate was the best and 15% said vanilla was the best.
No wonder these numbers are skewed.
So that's 32% of the people polled say that those two should be in the 1 and 2 spots.
So what you're saying is 32% of the people that took this poll are basic people.
Yeah, just give me a hot dog with ketchup.
I mean,
kind of people.
That's me, but neither of these were top 5 for me. So.
I'm a person that likes flavor on my food. I don't like just eating plain stuff.
Listen, I'm the same way. Right.
It's like getting a cheese pizza. People are gonna hate me for this, but anybody that just gets a plain cheese pizza should just put their money in the oven until it's nice and warm, sprinkle some fucking cheese on it and eat it, because like you're paying for what everybody else pays for on a pizza, except for you're robbing yourself of a topping. Get a topping.
I feel attacked.
I don't know why I have this hatred toward cheese pizza. Like, okay,
Then what's your
I shouldn't
thing on...
say that. I shouldn't say that. I should say, if you're gonna get a cheese pizza, get an extra cheese pizza.
Okay, so what's your thing on garlic pizza then?
I love the shit out of garlic. So when I cook, 95% of what I cook gets garlic put in it, whether it's powder, crushed garlic. There's garlic in it somewhere, some way.
Oh yeah, it's just a common cooking thing.
But like garlic pizza, what do you mean by that? I don't know that. I don't think I've ever had garlic pizza.
You've never had garlic pizza?
I honestly never heard of it until just now.
How have you not heard about garlic pizza?
Like, what is it? Is it like pepper or like cheese pizza with slices of garlic on it,
No,
or is it just garlic?
It is literally. It's kind of hard, but it's pizza crust with like it's got cheese on it, but it's not a lot of cheese. The cheese is literally just, I guess it does have cheese, but it's literally there to hold, like the entire thing just tastes like garlic. There's no sauce on it. It's not as much cheese as you would have on a cheese pizza. It's literally just, I don't know how to describe it. It's garlic pizza.
You know, my favorite kind of okay, let me just say this before I go to the next, is I put garlic powder on my pizza. So no matter what kind of pizza I get, I'll get the jar of garlic powder and sprinkle it on the slices, and I will eat it. My favorite pizza, though, in the world, if I were to only be stuck eating one kind of food, like if you said, Bill, you can eat one thing from now to the day you die, what would it be? Well, I should say not one thing, because I could pick anything. But if you said I had to eat one kind of pizza from now to the day I die, what would it be? And it would be pepperoni and onion pizza.
We're kind of close. I was gonna say breakfast pizza. You get egg on there, you get bacon, you get sausage, you get a little bit of pepperoni, you get some ham on top of cheese pizza, but you get like what they come, the 4 cheese, whatever. Breakfast pizzas, can I just say, I mean, maybe we'll rank pizzas in the later episode, but breakfast pizza is far superior to any type of pizza.
I never had a breakfast pizza. I had a garbage pizza once, and
you have hold on.
Now, here's the thing with a garbage pizza is I'm like deathly allergic to tomatoes. And the garbage pizza that I got was from a place called Dave's Pizza. And thank God they put sliced tomatoes on there and not diced tomatoes, because I was able to pick it off.
Are you allergic to like tomato sauce too?
No. So, okay. When I was younger, this is the stupidest thing. This proves how allergies can develop over time. When I was younger, me and my grandfather, we would get bread, a slice of bread, we'd put mayonnaise on it, and we would put sliced tomato on it, and then we'd put another piece of mayonnaise bread on top of it, and we would eat tomato sandwiches. Like, that was just, something that me and my grandfather did.
Yeah.
And then this wing joint opened up years later. I'm an adult now, right? And this wing place opened, and I got this, I don't even know what flavor wing it was. I ate the son of bitches, and I'm sitting there watching what was it? Money Train, I think, was the movie. And I had to go piss, but my tongue was tingling. So after I got done taking a piss, I stuck my tongue out in the mirror in the bathroom, and it was starting to swell up. So my mom took me to the hospital, and they used a clamp, grabbed my tongue, gave me a shot in the tongue, and it went down. And they asked me what I ate, blah, 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 all this stuff. They did all these tests, and they said that the acid in a tomato is what I was allergic to. And I said, how could that possibly be a thing? Like, I've eaten tomatoes my whole life. How could I be allergic to tomatoes? And they said allergies can develop overnight.
Yeah.
You could love something right now, wake up tomorrow and never be able to touch it again.
Yep.
And so, but like in terms of like ketchup and tomato sauces and things like that, I can eat because if you like when we go shopping for stuff and it's like spaghetti sauce and we look at it and it says tomato puree in it, I can have it because the acids of the tomato in that have been neutralized. So basically, it just means that there's vinegar in it that neutralizes or kills the acids, and all you get's the flavor.
Yeah, well, going back to your allergy thing, like I had a friend growing up, all throughout school, like middle school, even high school, deathly allergic to peanut butter. Like, if you were even across like the room and had peanut butter, deathly allergic. Now can just enjoy peanut butter sandwiches and all that other stuff now. Like, never even had it. It's super weird the way allergies work.
And
but yeah,
what sucks about the fact that like the allergy is, I love the taste of tomato, but I don't. If I were to be able to eat a tomato right now, I probably wouldn't recognize the flavor, but I can, in my brain, I can still remember what it tastes like.
yeah.
But it probably doesn't taste like what I think it tastes like anymore because I've avoided it my whole life, basically, like my whole adult life, because of this allergy. That my perception of tomato now is like the tomato pasty, ketchup-y kind of tomato, and that's not what it was. But I can remember tomatoes having like such a sweet flavor, and not no more. Gone, lost forever.
Well, it's like me. For the longest time, onions. I couldn't have onions. Like I couldn't even smell them. I would physically like want to get sick if I smell them. Now I love onions. I'll put onions on fucking anything now. Like,
Yeah,
like
I can't have. If you have never had a pepperoni and onion pizza, go order yourself one slice of pepperoni and onion pizza.
Well,
Don't get a whole pie of it. Just get one slice.
Well, I have never actually seen a pepperoni and onion pizza.
Yep, just go to a pizza shop and say, I want a pepperoni pizza. Can you add onions to it? And basically what it is it's like, I mean, around here anyway, I'm not sure how they would do it there in New York, but it's sliced onions, but they're thin sliced onions, and they just sprinkle them on there, and as you're eating, it's fantastic.
How's this? I'll try for next episode. I will try a pepperoni and onion slice of pizza, but you have to try a garlic slice of pizza.
I will see if there's any places around me that sell it. I don't know.
It's one of like the most common flavors of pizza.
I mean, there's a place that's called Sal's Pizza that's like the dude's legit Italian. So, I mean, I could call there and say, "Hey, can I have like 2 slices or whatever of garlic pizza? I got to try it." That way, if I don't like it, I'm not wasting money on a whole pie. So the same applies with you. Clearly, if you like pepperoni and onion, it's a win-win.
Yeah.
But
well, to be fair,
like, I like garlic, but I also don't want. There's a such thing as too much of garlic, and I have experienced that. I've told you already about my overdosing on mustard. So I'm fearful that if I eat too much garlic.
Well, if you're really worried about it, you can get garlic pepperoni pizza. It's literally just garlic pizza, but they add pepperoni slices on top. Kind of break up the flavor a little. It's not bad.
Yeah, I'll definitely see if I can find a slice of it somewhere.
I think
again, I live in the sticks, Matt. So
well, the place that I get
the options are very limited for me.
Again, it's one of the most common flavors of pizza. So, but yeah, the place I get pizza from is right up the road. But their slices of pizza, they literally cut a normal size. Actually, it's not even a normal size. It's a large pizza, right? They cut it in 4s, and that's it. That's one slice. A quarter of a slice, or a quarter piece of pizza is one slice. That's,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
$3
For a quarter of a pizza. $3. You can't beat
Well,
it.
that's about right then, because it'd be about like for at least for here, it'd be about $12 for a like a normal size 12-inch pizza.
No. We're not talking 12-inch. We're talking like 36-inch pizzas. I'm literally saying the crust side of the pizza is 1.5 feet wide.
Holy fuck!
Like no, I wish I had a picture. I'll have to get a picture for you and send it to you. But yeah, no joke, 1.5 feet wide, bigger than my face.
So whenever you always used to tell me I'm gonna go get a slice of pizza, that's your pretty much all you had to eat was a slice.
Exactly. Yeah, they are massive, super like all homemade dough, everything. Like fresh homemade. They pretty much make it for you on the spot. But they are massive. When you have one slice of pizza, you literally have one slice of pizza, and you are passing out because of it. Yeah, it's really good, but really huge.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Anywho,
Let's wrap.
It's about that time.
Yeah, let's wrap it for today. We talked about ice cream, and I stand by my words that pistachio ice cream is the number 2 rated ice cream, and mint chocolate chip's the best.
Nope.
Well, I mean, we pretty much agree that, Goose Tracks is up there.
Yeah.
Whether it's 1 or 2, I mean, there's not much difference there. So everyone gets a participation trophy nowadays, anyway. So doesn't matter. But yeah, I stand by the fact that it's just that good. But anywho, Bill, you got any final thoughts for today before we wrap this up? Call it good.
Go enjoy your sweet tooth now. It's about to get cold before too long.
It is. So nice little summer.
I'm over it already. I'm tired of this heat. This is bullshit.
But you deal with it. You deal with more than just the heat. So you have to deal with literally ice cream 24 hours a day and idiotic people. So.
And I work in a kitchen too, so when it's 90 degrees outside, it's 120 degrees, 130 degrees because the grills and the deep fryer and the stoves are on.
Yes. So enjoy. Anywho, thank you all for tuning in. Episode 14.5 of the Two Dudes with a V podcast. We're getting there. Episode 15 coming at you Monday. Yeah, I already got something I want to talk about too. So be prepared. Anywho, thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you Monday for another full episode. With that, have a good one, guys. Enjoy the weekend.
Later.